Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time on this channel, you're welcome. I am A.H.P. I'm an author and I also do business. Now today's video is basically me showing you how I grow my shop bought tomato seeds. Normally I buy the tomatoes and fresh tomatoes and then cut it open, squeeze out the seeds into my plant pots and grow them like that. However, today I'm showing you how to grow a shop bought one. Okay, so this is the last day of February, so typically you'd normally sow this in March, but since it's the last day, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. It just means that it might take a little bit longer to germinate. Okay, now with this one you can grow it in your garden, or you can grow them in planting pots like these. Okay, if you're gonna grow them in your garden, you can start them off in plant pots as well and then transplant them into your garden or your allotment or your farm. Okay, so this is an Italian tomato. Okay, so it's the tomato Roma. Okay, and all the instructions that you need is at the back of the seed pack of seeds. Okay, so I've got my compost here. I've got two. I'm going to see if I can divide the seeds into two, into the two pots, and let me show you how the seeds. There are approximately 40 seeds in here. Okay, so different packs have different amount of seeds. Now I got these from Lidl. I got them last year from Lidl. Was it Lidl I got them from? No, I got them from my mini gardening centre. So there's just a bit in here. Okay, so yeah, there's quite a few in there. So I'll be able to do that. It says sow seeds deep into moist compost. Okay, so basically I'm gonna moist my compost. Okay, let me put a little bit of my compost to the side. Okay, I'm just gonna take a bit off so that I'll use it to cover the rest of the pot after I've planted the seeds. Okay. Okay, so that should be a good depth. That should be a good depth. Okay, so got some water here. This is my alternative watering can. I've got the video of how I made it on my channel, so you can go and watch that. So I'm just going to put some water to moist my compost just before I plant the seeds in the pots. Okay, so while the water drains itself through the compost, I'm just going to label my planting pot. So tomatoes, tomato Roma, so I know exactly which one is which. Okay, because I've grown some tomatoes already. Tomato Roma. Okay, now you can see my compost has become moist. So now I can now put the seeds in. The seeds are still in the palm of my hands. So that is going to give me a good depth. Okay, because I've taken some of the compost off. Let me wash. Okay. So I'll just take a few and sprinkle it over. Okay, and then I'll take the second pot and I'll equally sprinkle it over. Okay, and now I'll take my extra compost and I'll sprinkle it over to cover it into the depth that it's supposed to. So it's supposed to be 1 centimeter deep. So I'll continue covering my pot with compost until it goes. Now it's fully covered, that's it. And then I'll do the same with my second pot. Okay. That's that, and I'll level it. And that's that. Okay. And then I'll go over it again with a bit more water. That's all the water I'll need for it to germinate, so I don't need to open it and re-water it again. Okay, let me cover this a little bit better. Got extra compost on the side. Okay, that's a bit better. And once this is done, I'll just get 2 polythene to cover it, to cover both pots. So I've got 2 polythene here, but if you do have a big propagator, you can just use the propagator cover, or you can just put your pots into the propagator, like the big propagator, and then cover it, and that will be fine. But I don't have a big propagator like that, I've only got smaller ones. So then that's that. Okay, let me show you how I did that. You just cover it, make sure like the whole pot all around is covered. Okay. And then you just twist. You can tie it if you want, but normally I just twist it and then tuck it in. It makes it easier for me to uncover it without damaging my crops. And then that's it. These are 2 pots done. I put them on top of my fridge. Now I'll leave that on there for 7 days and then check it and see if it's germinated. Normally seeds take between 7 to 14 days, so 2 weeks roughly. So I'll wait and check it out. Okay, I'll give you mine a bit. So yeah, normally it takes 7 to 14 days, so just keep an eye out and checking on it, but don't uncover it. You can just see the top of your polythene, it would have raised up and you could see like the greens coming through, and then you can take off the polythene and then you leave it to continue growing. And normally I can let it continue growing in my greenhouse, okay, which is next door. So that is it, guys. Apart from that, I've got 2 books that are launching this December, just before Christmas, and the first book is called Planting for Food indoor sowing, which is basically me showing you all the food that you can grow all year round indoors in planting pots such as this if you don't have a garden like myself. And then the second one is basically called planting for food outdoor sowing, where basically I share with you all the resources that you need for to grow your food outside in your garden, your allotment and your farm, and basically all the crops that you can grow outside, okay, and how you can do that, whether you're in the UK or outside of the UK, okay. And basically that is it, guys. If you have any questions about growing your own food, put it in the comment section and I'll be more than happy to respond to you. For more of a personal question, you can send me an inbox on my Facebook or my Instagram and I'll be equally happy to respond to you. Inappropriate comments, of course, will be deleted and you will be blocked from my social media platform. All the books, for those of you who are asking where will they be sold, they'll be sold in all my online stores, which is Etsy, eBay, Amazon, and also my personal website online store, which is www.anpochen.com. That is where you'll be able to find my books. And of course, you can send me a DM once it's launched. You can send me a DM to ask for a copy of the book, of course at the same price as the stores, and I'll send you out a copy of either of the book or both of the book. Okay, that is it, guys. I shall see you all in the next video. Have a good day. Bye.